Hello everyone! Today on Binky's Gaming Thoughts, part 2 of my Jungian analysis of Solas. Today, Solas the Villain.
I will save the elven people, even if it means this world must die.
In part 1, we explored an initial Jungian analysis of Solas and what we know so far of him. Today I explore Solas as a villain. We know that villains can be heroes who have lost their way. They're not all born psychopaths with a one-tracked murderous mind. We also discovered in part 1 that everyone has a shadow self, and that in order to become complete and in balance, one needs to integrate the shadow self and not suppress it. Failure to do so could lead to an imbalance and potentially the shadow self taking over, either in the forms of illness such as depression, or in the forms of a more evil integration of reality, which could lead to one losing their mind. Obviously, Solas has not integrated his shadow self yet. Perhaps yet. Either he has to do it, or he has failed and has passed the point of no return. If that is the case, then he has become a villain.
And now you know. What is the old Danish curse? May the dread wolf take you?
So to recapitulate, the shadow self is the darker aspect of the self, a dark unconscious part that is not recognized or is repressed by the conscious self because it contains dark emotions, thoughts, and ideas. Some people are more aware of their dark side, while others are not. I think Solas is aware of his shadow side, but he has yet to accept it, lest he becomes it if he has not already chosen to be it. In my recent video about Corypheus, I mentioned that a good villain has backstory, baggage, and history. I think Solas trumps any baggage and history Corypheus may carry. If not for what Solas did, Corypheus wouldn't even exist. It's possible that Solas believes, being washed over with guilt, that he is a villain now, and maybe trying to play the role or that persona, regardless whether or not it's too late to change his mind. He has chosen to walk in those shoes now, choosing to walk the Dinan Shiral.
I walk the Dinan Shiral. There is only death on this journey. I would not have you see what I become.
I also mentioned a good villain has a relationship with people or with the world. Well, considering Solas created Thedas, say Solas, in my opinion, falls into the fallen hero category, the fallen angel of Paradise Lost. Not in the same way, obviously, but Elvenon, the paradise, was lost, and Solas was the hero freeing the slaves. He fell from grace when his retribution to the Evanuris who killed Mythal caused the world to end as it was. Now he wants to end the world again, but not so much end it, but change it. Solas wants to change the world. I want to read some lyrics to you that bear a bit of significance to this. The song is called Change the World by The Offspring, from the Ixnay on the Ombre album. A counterpart song to Genocide from the Smash album. I see the way the salesmen stare into the sun. I stood and watched them as they fell off one by one. And every one so blind, they're not to help mankind. Reach into your bag of tricks and pull another one. The last line of that paragraph is obvious because Solas always has plans.
I had plans.
Plans if that plan failed. Whoops, that one didn't work. Let's find a new plan, a new trick. The trickster god. Mankind believes in the maker, mostly, and they stare into the sun as the light of the maker, the chant of light, which blinds them to the truths that Solas knows. Also, holes in the sky, demons everywhere. People are either dying, falling to the shadows, or falling for lies. It's not just humans. Dwarves with the Shaper erasing truths from its history. Elves remembering their own history falsely. False gods everywhere. False gods everywhere. You don't want to change the world like you say. No, because it's going to destroy it. You're in it for yourself, no one else. He says it's for the people, the elves, but he's being selfish, really. He's doing it to alleviate his own guilt and disguising and justifying as for the people. But it's going to cause the death of so many more people. You're ready, saving yourself, you're gonna change the world. He believes he will save and restore Elvenon and its glory. He's just saving himself without truly saving himself, because he's falling victim for his own villainy. Now when the day is set, they'll line up all the same, and those that need the most will never get or gain. It'll be the same story as before, a world destroyed, and elves will not gain from this. No one will gain from this in the end. The ones you call your friends are failing you again. Reach into your bag of tricks and make it go away. It's not just the Inquisition opposing him, it's spirits too. What he's doing is causing corruption to not just the blight, a different kind of corruption, and spirits are turning into demons. He's trying to fix what was broken, trying to regain what was lost by breaking more, by losing more. And he himself is blind and cannot see it. He has lost himself to his shadow self. And since you ain't what you say, then just go away, 'cause some don't lie, some don't lie.
Maharalasa.
Only by omission.
Malasa Banar Gilana.
What would you have had me say? That I was the great adversary in your people's mythology?
I would have had you trust me.
He was Solas, the apostate, and he's Fen'Harel. He's lied to us about who he truly was, and he's lying to himself about who he is and what that means. Go on now, they won't tell. Go on now, save yourself. He's going to cause a genocide, and no one will tell his secrets because no one knows these secrets. He's barely told anything to anyone. We've barely discovered the tip of the iceberg, and he's gonna go and do his thing. And maybe there is nothing we can do but destroy him.
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
Well, that's depressing. Tune in next time for Solas as the Hero. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like this video if you like it, subscribe to be Rosie approved, and I'll see you all soon. Masaranas. If you're new here and you like my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Alternately, you can follow my website, binkyproductions.com, where I post everything from all my channels. Be sure to check out some of my other stuff. You can also join in on the fun on Patreon for some random, sporadic, occasional, exclusive content. Otherwise, just liking and sharing, like it if you like it, for the like it if you like it dance, supports this channel and helps people find it, and your continued viewership is very much appreciated. Masaranas.